Gentlemen, now in case that was cut out because I didn't go live fast enough, greetings, gentlemen. Today we venture into Half-Life 2 Episode 2 once again. Now, about 7.1 hours in, I may finish it this stream. No promises, okay? I'm opening the chat overlay and we're gonna have some fun. Okay? And then we're gonna play the VR game. Not today, not today. Eventually. Maybe later. I don't know. Maybe today. Maybe today. It depends on how I'm feeling, really. Um, and you know, the thing is, I just want to say real quick, my streaming schedule. Now, first of all, I'm not like, well, okay, nobody really watches my streams. I'm completely fine with that. I stream for fun. I don't do it for money. I don't do it for views. I will tell you, um, my streaming schedule is very inconsistent because of that. I go live when I feel like it. I start streaming when I feel like it. I don't stream according to any schedule. It's again, I just do it whenever I feel like it. Anyway, so after all these Half-Life games, I got the motivation to, play all these. Oh boy. But now that I'm almost finished here, it may be a long time until I start streaming again. I'll see. Because the thing is, lately, there haven't really been a whole lot of games. I mean, I've been playing quite a few old games lately that have been pretty good. Like, I played Half-Life last year. Honestly, I really like it. Um, yeah, I don't think it's perfect, but I've really liked Half-Life 2. I think it's a great game. Uh, oops. No, not a new game. We got to load a game. Under the Radar. Alright, let's go. But yeah, some games I played last year. I played a Yakuza 0. Really good game. Oh, see ya. He was talking to me. Anyway, I played that game, Yakuza 0. Really good game, honestly. Like, one of the best games I played last year. Um, it's kind of like a story-driven,
Alex, Dr. Freeman,
cutscene
hey.
heavy,
Hey!
but
Boy,
still.
we're glad to be here.
Yeah, we heard you ran into a little trouble out there. The Combine's been trying to head in the front door. I think they learned their lesson. You mind if we keep dog patrolling out here?
Not at all. You heard him, dog. I'm gonna go see Dad. I'll catch up to you later. Take care of yourself.
I don't think Eli knows you're here yet. He's in Silo 1 access unit, right through here.
Shall we?
But,
I don't feel anything.
a lot of people like to,
Well, now what?
complain about movie games. Anyway,
Okay, dog. Let's take a walk.
I don't think I'll have a lot of room for talking here. This episode is full of dialogue, so sorry about that.
Same old Dr. Magnuson.
So, you ever used an AR-2 before?
AR-2? No. Now, an AR-3, sure. Plenty of times.
There is no such thing as an AR-3.
Well, see, in the city, the place was lousy with AR-3s.
No, it wasn't.
I think I have to go this way.
Hey, Gordon, man, you made it.
Dad,
Alex.
I was so afraid I wouldn't see you again.
There, sweetheart, we're together now. That's all that matters. And look at you, son. I knew if you both stayed together, you could get through anything.
Yeah? We make a pretty good team.
Yeah, well, that's good because, well, Now that the suppression field's down, we all have to do our part.
Dad?
Can you blame an old man for wanting grandkids? What happened to you?
Dad, it's not what it looks like. I'm fine.
Are you sure? Shouldn't we have that looked at?
Really, I'm fine. Where's Dr. Kleiner? We should get this data to him right away.
Okay. Yes, we should. He'll be glad for a chance to get out of the silo. This way, Gordon. The way he and Magnuson have been going at it, you'd think they were still competing for grant money.
Some things never change.
Also, I realized lately my in-game volume may not be loud enough. Because I watched the VOD and it's a lot quieter than my voice, and so I'll try to increase it.
Any idea how long until the super portal's active?
We don't know for certain. We're keeping an eye on it.
And what about the Combine? Will we be able to launch before they attack?
It's gonna be close. All it would take is one Strider to destroy our rocket. But we're ready for him.
I'm sorry we couldn't get here any sooner, Dad.
Don't worry, sweetheart. We're gonna make it. I'm just so glad to have you back.
I'm glad to be back.
Last thing on my sheet was submitting it for the Kleiner certificate of approval. With the result of staffing and supply deficiencies. And your cranial conjugal parasite away from my nose cone!
Now listen here, Magnuson. There's no call for hurtful comments. Good grief. Eli, why didn't you tell me they'd arrived?
Don't worry, Izzy. They just got here.
My dear, what a relief. Not to mention a delight to see you here at last. And Gordon, I see you and the HEV suit have taken excellent care of each other.
They're inseparable.
The data, people, the data! Kleiner, are you going to sync up the satellite, or should I postpone the launch to make time for a family reunion?
All right. I was just saying hello to Alex and Gordon.
Oh, fine. No one grants me a moment's peace, but by all means, unroll the red carpet.
Good grief. I only meant they might... Oh, never mind him. Now, my dear, where is this data packet you've been carrying? If I delay a single moment, I'll never hear the end of it.
You have my word on it.
It's right here, Dr. Kleiner. We've got a ton of data. The strange thing is, it was all attached to a transmission from Judith.
Transmission? From Judith?
Do you mean the message didn't get through?
We've got to see this right away.
Just let me start the decoding process, and then we can view it in the auxiliary control room.
For God's sake, hurry.
Yes, of course.
Another alarm?
Oh, what next in the parade of constant interruption? Hello? Is anyone there? Anyone? False alarms all day. Damn crows that been nesting in the tracks. I do not know how I am supposed to concentrate with all of this racket. Freeman, you're not doing anything. Make yourself useful and find out what the hell is going on in there.
Yes. Gordon, if you don't mind, I'd feel better if you had a look.
Catch up with us when you're done.
Freeman!
Hello.
Blast doors will have sealed due to the alert, so you'll have to go through the bottom of the launch tube. I'll open this hatch to let you down. Now, once you're down there, I'll have Uriah let you into the secondary silo.
Okay, you look at these like character models. So I played something recently, Mass Effect, and boy, it looked really
What are you
bad.
waiting for, Freeman? A hug?
But you look at this dude.
The situation's not going to investigate itself.
This is from like, well, this is from like 2007, but even the Half-Life 2 looks better. But, and that's from, you know, like, that's like 3 years prior. But anyway, a lot of people like to kind of take a dump on story-based games or cutscene games that have a lot of movies, right? Now, I personally don't think that should be the norm for gaming.
Attention personnel.
I don't think that a game is bad because it's a quote-unquote movie game.
Staff seem incapable of solving their little crow problem. You will be
That always just seemed like a
with the
boomer complaint. Like,
We all look forward to his remedy, and I look forward to
With-
hearing the staff's excuses for why they couldn't handle it themselves. Thank you.
with gaming, you kind of need to know what you're getting into. So if you play a movie game without knowing it's a movie game, that's kind of your fault. And calling it bad because of that is really stupid. It's like if some people say, you know, Uncharted 4 is a bad game because of that. Or that the Yakuza games are bad because of that, but it's just not true. Same thing as if you're playing a visual novel. I mean, it's technically a video game, but you don't expect to be playing much of a video game. I don't know. I'm breaking this. Anyway.
Well met.
It was...
The Magnuson has instructed me to admit you into the secondary silo. The secondary silo can be reached through here.
It's, what was I saying? Yeah, the story in Zero is really good for me anyway. So I had a lot of fun with that. The gameplay's not too bad, you know. I think the city looks nice. Combat is fairly fun.
For God's sake, Freeman, what is taking you so long? Oh, I cannot concentrate with all this racket. These feathered fiends are the most persistent I have ever... Wait, what is this?
Magnuson must have sent you out.
Oh. See you later, buddy. You know, I was suspecting he would die.
Oh dear, this is a breach. A breach. Attention!
Anyway, other games I played was like called it's called Nier Automata. I think that's how I pronounce it. I don't know. Weird words. The other game is very good. You know, my expectations when going into video games, I don't know if I really have any. If it's an old game, I try to set them low, kind of. Sorry if I get startled here, but... No, yeah, if it's an old game, I kind of set the expectations low. Like this game, I didn't think it would be as good as it was. So that probably influences my opinion on it. Also, I'm gonna die. There's health boxes everywhere, or health containers. But anyway, yeah, that game was really good. It just took me a minute because I had to process what I just played. Oh man. Chow. Oh, that didn't work. Pretty sure I could just use this, right? To kill. There you go. But anyway, with like near my expectations, I don't know what they were exactly. The only thing I didn't like so much is the voice acting sometimes was like not really the best. It wasn't bad either, just sometimes it wasn't the greatest. So I had played the English version. The reason I did that is because, you know, I I can't like simultaneously play the game and look at subtitles at the same time. So I didn't do it that way. But if I were to replay it, maybe I would. Because I already know what happens, you know, I understood the story, so. I've got a squad following. Anyway, my dog is acting all confused, so it's distracting me, I'm sorry. Anyway. I may have to mute my microphone. Alright, so... I don't know if I could think of any other games I played that year. Or last year, I mean 2021.
Freeman, I repeat, there has been a breach to the secondary silo by way of the overhead launch doors. I will trust you to seal the silo doors.
So I think my internet might go out. So, sorry if that happens. It's been acting weird today, generally.
Freeman, have you heard a word I've been saying? It's
goodness you're okay. Phew. Glad that's over. We couldn't get in till you sealed off the silo and the blast doors opened up.
Regrettably true.
I better let my dad know you're all right. Dad?
Yes, Alex. Is everything okay? Is Gordon all right?
Yes, he's fine. And thanks to him, the base is secure.
Good, good. We're about to watch the transmission from Judas.
We'll head right over.
The Freeman must follow. If you would take the Freeman from here, I can return to my place of honor at the side of the Magnuson.
Sure thing. Thanks for the help. Dr. Kleiner told me that Judith headed north in a helicopter right after they got here. But he wouldn't tell me why.
I'm fairly sure I've pinned down the location of the project. It's hard to say how much of it might have survived intact or whether there's anything remaining that could compromise our work if it were discovered by the Combine. We'll need to take a close look at it, of course, but I should be able to give a better opinion within a few hours. If the site is where we think it is, then it should be no more than... I'm gonna cut this short. We may have been spotted.
Should never have let her go.
There was no stopping her, Eli. Wait a moment. There's something else here. It's the Borealis.
Good God.
Incredible!
What? The Borealis? It's real?
Oh yes, quite real, despite its almost legendary stature. Our peers at Aperture Science were at work on a project of some promise, but in their rush to beat Black Mesa for funding, they must have compromised ordinary standards of risk. We heard their research vessel had simply disappeared, vanished, with all hands, and even part of the dry dock. Few believed the Borealis would ever be seen again.
It should have been lost forever.
Ah, but now that we've found it, we can use it against the Combine.
Did you...
Use it. That thing has to be destroyed.
But think of the advantage for humanity. We can't simply waste all that
Has
potential.
Black Mesa taught you anything? There's no controlling that kind of power.
Well, yes. There's always a risk, Eli. But my goodness, we have coordinates, blueprints, hailing frequencies. Quite ingenious of Dr. Mossman to hide it all in the carrier wave.
Well, that means she's still alive up there. But if the Combine catch her, they'll tear out everything she knows. There'll be nothing left of her.
But we don't know for sure
I won't
that...
take that chance. I'm going after her.
Now, Eli, the only thing worse than Judith falling into their hands would be if they should get a hold of you. She may know the particulars of the Borealis, but you know everything about the Resistance.
Listen to Dr. Kleiner, Dad. Gordon and I are more than able to handle this. We'll get her back.
Kleiner, where are you? Why isn't the decoding finished?
Oh, fine. The code. Yes, Magnuson. It just needs a little bit
If
longer.
you're waiting for the Combine's go-ahead, they'll soon be here to give it to you in person.
I'll hurry along, Magnuson. I'll be back as soon as I finish.
Dad, are you okay?
Not again. No, I can't let it happen again. Not another Black Mesa.
Dad, prepare for unforeseen consequences.
What did you say?
Dad! Okay. It's okay. Just lean into me. Let's get you off your feet.
Thank you, baby. I'll be fine in a minute or two.
Okay. Do you need anything?
Actually, Alex, would you mind getting me a cup of tea? There's a hot plate in the old staff room.
I'll be right back. Gordon, keep an eye on him.
We're not going anywhere. Thank you, baby. Unforeseen consequences. The last time I heard those words was back at Black Mesa. You had just stepped into the test chamber when he whispered them in my ear. You know who I'm talking about. Our mutual friend. When he brought in that crystal, I knew I should have aborted that damn test, but I didn't. The whole world went to hell that day. And now he's using my little girl, putting words in her mouth. God damn it. I should have known when he rescued her it was for his own damn reasons. Gordon, there's so much I need to tell you. Between us, we may finally have a chance of,
Here you go. Is everything all right?
There's nothing, honey.
All right, people, change of plans. There is no way we can launch before those Striders are... Oh, excuse me if I'm interrupting tea time. I'll just step out until you've finished, if that's more convenient.
It's all right, honey.
Well, Freeman, I believe I've found the perfect use for you. Follow me, quickly.
We'll talk later.
I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Freeman, Striders are coming. A single one of those damn things could shoot down our rocket. We don't dare launch until all Striders are destroyed. Now, you've proved yourself capable, and the staff seem to respect you. Therefore, I'm putting defense of White Forest and this ingenious new weapon of mine in your hands. We call it the Magnuson device. Not my chosen label, you understand, but it seemed to please the personnel. Now look lively in there. Warm up the delivery port. Whatever you say. Now, what it is a sort of sticky bomb, although cleverer than that makes it sound. From your point of view, you merely pitch the device at the Strider's hull, then blow it up. I've struggled with a mechanism for launching the device, but... well, your zero-point energy field manipulator clears up that little problem. Now follow me, and we'll let you get in some practice while we still have time. Don't be alarmed, Freeman. This Strider's days of impaling your friends are a thing of the past. Now, out in the field, we'll supply you with all the Magnuson devices you need through delivery ports like this one.
For the safety of the base, these devices are deactivated. They cannot explode like those you will find in the field.
That's right. Now toss it at the main body of the Strider. Good. Now, take out the firearm of your choice and shoot the device. There you go. Not too difficult at this range, is it? Gets a bit harder when it's moving about and firing at you, of course. Now, let's move on to a more challenging task. Uriah, send the target to the far end of the rails. Very well, Freeman. Try it now. Magnificent device, isn't it? I'll be right over here when you are ready to head out. Had enough? Your car is fueled and ready to go. Now, every building in the valley has its own dispenser port, so you'll have ample supply of explosives. Now, I must get back to my rocket, Freeman. I'm relying on you not to squander my trust, or my Magnusons. Oh, and Freeman, if you pull this off, I might just forgive you for that debacle at Black Mesa. You know the one I mean, involving a certain microwave casserole.
All right, 1 minute. Okay, I'm back.
Hey, Dr. Freeman, over here. I've taken a few liberties with your car. Check it out. I added a rack for Magnuson devices back here. I tweaked your onboard radar so the combines show up red on the dashboard unit now. Plus, it'll send a homing signal to your HEV suit in case you get separated from your car. No need to thank me. Now check this map. We're right here at the south end of the valley. Rest of the gang's up north by the old sawmill here. Head on up there, and they'll fill you in on the battle plan. I'll be staying here to watch the field and send status updates. Good luck out there.
You'll find the sawmill at the far end of the valley.
Perimeter's clear. Still no sign of incursion. Keep alert.
So, they've sent Freeman, have they? Good man. We've counted a dozen Striders just north of us. Our job is to keep them from reaching the base to the south. If they get close enough for one good shot at the silo, the whole launch is a bust. And in case Striders aren't bad enough, recon indicates they're being escorted by packs of hunters. Now, what I want you to do...
Attention! North perimeter breach.
All right, people, this is it.
We have a Strider approaching from the cranes.
Defensive positions, go! Oh boy, here we go. Everyone ready? Stop them here. Remember, keep them distracted while Freeman takes them down.
Easy.
Strider at the sawmill.
Alright, now they're coming from this way, I think. The thing is, I have to get the, stalkers first, I think.
Nice one, Freeman!
Keep an eye out. It looks like hunters are traveling with the Striders. They're working in packs. Now we have a Strider coming in from the water tower.
Health over here!
And where is it? Over here, maybe? There it is.
He's over here, Freeman!
Up the good work. Only a few Striders left.
Right, easy. Oh, it should go.
Another Strider coming in towards what used to be the sawmill.
Strategy. Just bring this around in the car. And you kill the stalkers first. You know. Perhaps it's common sense.
Now we have a Strider coming in from the water tower.
Now we gotta go with the other ones. I might destroy another building here. It's probably okay. Alright, maybe I just wait for the next one, I guess. The next Strider.
Another Strider from the water tower.
It's a little bit scary. If this one has any bodyguards. Nope, it does.
Looks like that was the last one. Wait a minute. Get ready, everyone. We've spotted drop ships carrying even more Striders. We have about a minute before they hit, so gear up. This is gonna get ugly before it's over. We have a Strider coming in from the crates. Now there's one at the sawmill. They're coming from everywhere. Strider spotted at the water tower.
Time to take care of your
Heads
things.
up, people! We are not done yet! Another Strider was just spotted at the sawmill! One more at the crane!
Try to get another one of these. See if we come into this guy. I might have killed him, actually. That might be the strat. Run the hunters over. Oh, not this one though. Okay. I just have to assassinate this. Okay. Yeah, that may have not been my best plan.
Heads up, people, we are not done yet. Another Strider was just spotted at the sawmill. One more at the crane.
This is getting pretty close.
Alert! There's a Strider getting close to the base.
Okay, let's go get more of this.
Cowboy bastards just don't give up!
Let's ram these hunters again. Oh boy. Oh no, I wasted it. Almost there.
We did it! We held them off! Good work, everyone! Attention! Attention! The Striders have been defeated! All personnel return to base immediately! Repeat! All personnel return to base immediately!
Hey, Gordon Freeman. Good job, Gordon. Wow. Thanks, Freeman.
Thumbs up.
Gordon. You were amazing out there. Come on.
Okay, well, probably get to the end soon.
In its final stages. The portal's close to opening, but Dr. Magnuson sure will be a time to stop it.
Complete. Tracking beacon. Oh, there's another bit of cruft we can ignore. Support equipment powered down. Hold on a moment, Kleiner. Ah, Freeman. Well, I see the Magnuson device performed flawlessly. I feel compelled to thank you personally for saving my rocket. So, thank you. Well, that's enough chit-chat. I've got a rocket to launch.
Wow. For a minute there, I thought you were going to get a hug.
Powered and ready.
Check, check, check.
Let's go to the control room. We can get a great view of the launch from there.
Did you do that? What? This one? Flight termination system? Check.
Well, here we are again.
Safety stance.
Oh, that must be an ancient entry. There are no backup sites.
While you were out having fun, I found an old helicopter that I was able to get working. I've got it all packed up and ready to go. Never a dull moment, huh?
Wait a moment. I'm seeing a payload anomaly of approximately 8.
Oh man, I made the classic mistake. I left the "we'll be right back." Sorry.
Gordon. Hell of a job you did out there, son.
Let's not forget that with the Magnuson device, those Striders practically destroy themselves.
Yes. Well, I think perhaps Gordon had something to do with their success.
I suggest we adjourn this meeting of the Mutual Admiration Society until after we have launched our rocket. Now, I believe we're ready to start the auto sequence.
I believe Gordon should have the honor.
You'll hear no objection from me.
It's all yours, Gordon.
Silo doors open. Stations, everyone. Power to main thrusters. Steady on.
A minus 10, 9,
We're launching.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Steady.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah!
We did it!
We sure did.
Control myself.
Yes!
Fantastic.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Now it is still too early to celebrate. We need to reach altitude and transmit the signal.
Too right. The clock is ticking.
We couldn't have cut it any closer if that was our intention.
It is going to work, right?
It has to.
Once the rocket is in range of the portal, we'll be able to switch on the xenium resonator.
Well, let's get outside. I'd like a better view of the fireworks.
There should be quite a show. Regrettably, I can't come out with you. Magnuson and I will need to keep a close eye on the rocket's trajectory.
Aren't you going to see us off?
Just as soon as this is wrapped up, I wouldn't dream of letting you go without a proper goodbye.
Okay, I'll hold you to that. You too, Dr. Magnuson.
Indeed.
We'll catch up with you in a moment, sweetheart. Gordon, hold up a
Dog,
second.
there you are.
The more I think about that warning from our friend, the more I'm convinced it has to do with Borealis. Don't be deceived. That ship must never be used. You have got to destroy it, whatever the cost.
Where are you two? You're gonna miss it.
Be right there, Alex. Gordon, thanks for everything you've done. For Alex, for all of us. I couldn't be prouder if you were my own son. Now, when you get back, we've got a lot to talk about.
Come on.
Eli, Gordon, Alex,
Dear
look at
God,
the portal.
This has to work.
We've activated the resonator. This is it.
Oh,
My goodness.
yes.
The portal has been neutralized.
Gordon. We sure as hell did, and not a moment too soon.
I'll bet the Combine aren't too happy right now.
You got that right, sweetheart. But we've got plenty to celebrate. I wish you didn't have to head off so soon. If only it weren't so critical.
It's okay, Dad. We'll find Judith and bring her back.
Monkus. Monkus.
Hey, where are you? What a nut. Don't go too far.
I think we shouldn't go in this building. What do you think?
Well, there she is.
Yeah, we definitely shouldn't
Gas
go in this
stop and ready
building.
to go.
Remember to keep in constant contact. We have no idea what to expect.
Don't worry, Dad. We'll be all right.
I just wish all this didn't have to fall on you, Alex. Your mother would be so proud.
Dad. Come on, Gordon. The chopper's waiting for us.
Are you sure you have everything you need?
I think so. Dr. Kleiner gave us the Borealis coordinates. We'll keep the hailing frequency open on the chopper radio in case Judith tries to reach us again.
Good idea. She could well make another attempt.
Oh no. Dad! Gordon! Help! Dad!
Alex!
Dad! Get away!
Listen to him. Destroy that ship! Whatever it takes! Destroy it!
Don't! Dad, look out! No! Dad! Dad! God damn it, let go of him! Oh my God!
I love you, sweetheart. Close your eyes, honey.
I love you, Dad!
Don't look.
No! Oh my God, no! No! Gordon! Stop! Dad! Oh, God. Dad! Dad! Dad, please! Dad! Oh my God! No! No! Oh my God! Dad! No! Don't leave me!
Okay, those are the final words of Half-Life. Never to be heard from again. Alright, that's episode 2. Well, it took me about 3.5 hours, I think. So, I think that's a better episode.